often get asked, Margie, which one of your books should I read? So I thought I'd record this video to let you know which book is the perfect book for you to read right now, or perhaps for you to give to someone you know. And I'm going to go through each of them in the order in which I wrote them. The first one is Find Your Courage. This was the book that I wrote when I had 4 kids under the age of 7. I wrote it in nap time, and it is, I guess, my How to Do Life 101. It's the core set of principles upon which all my other work is really based, starting with the courage to take responsibility for your life. It's a book that would be ideal to give to someone who is just really struggling across the board, who maybe has yet to learn some of the really key life skills and just needs a foundation to try and move forward from the stuck place that they're in, particularly if they're in just repeating destructive, self-destructive, self-sabotaging behavioral patterns. The second book I wrote is Stop Playing Safe, and this is the second edition that just came out that is in the context of COVID times. It's definitely a book that is more for you in your professional life, in your work, in your leadership, in the organizational context of how can you really be braver and take smarter risks in your working life, and how can you not just really bring your best strengths, talents to your work, but also how do you create an environment that helps others to shine around you as well. So it's an ideal book for anyone who professionally wants to really take things to the next level. The third book I wrote is called Brave. It also came out in a version called Train the Brave, and they're both one and the same book. Brave is 50 short chapters, like little short sound bites. You can read them on the fly. They just give you a dose of courage. It's 50 ways you can be braver in your life. This is an ideal book to give to anyone, just any time. It's just a go-to of lots of different ways with, for instance, let me just open this up to how to say sorry even when it's difficult, to how to say no to the good, to make room for the great, to resist conformity and embrace what makes you different. Face your fear to rise above it. Just lots of short chapters, easy to read anytime in any order. And I just think it's a great book for anyone to have. I pick it up sometimes. Lots of just a good all-round book. Make Your Mark is the book that I wrote after I started running my Live Brave weekends, and not everyone can spend 2.5 days with me. And it is a guidebook. It is a guidebook for the brave-hearted. Got endorsed by Bear Grylls, which I was pretty excited about. And it's got space for you to fill in the answers. And this is the perfect book for anyone who's feeling stuck or just looking to change direction, and they're just not sure exactly how to get started, exactly where they should put their efforts, what's the right decision, what's the wrong one. And it's really a book that takes you through 7 sequential steps to help you get unstuck and on track to living the biggest life you're born to live and to making your unique mark in the world. Ideal for anyone who's at a crossroads, really wants to make a change, feeling stuck. Great book. And of course, You've Got This, which is my 5th book, and the one I poured my heart into pre-COVID, and it came out literally as COVID was, the wheels were falling off the world. It is a book for anyone who ever struggles with self-doubt, who wants to back themselves more and trust themselves more, and yet sometimes doubts what they're capable of. This book is for men, it's for women, and there's a chapter in there, Choosing the Path of Faith Over Fear. I really share my strong spiritual belief that every one of us is here for a purpose, and that every storm and every stormy time you find yourself in holds something to teach you and help you grow. People say, what's your favorite book? Well, they're all got a special place in my heart, but I got to tell you, You've Got This is a book for, I think, anyone who really ever struggles to really believe that they have everything it takes to create a life they love. So obviously there is the strong thread of courage through all of them, helping you to be braver, helping you to step through the fears and the doubts that hold you back. If you're not sure which one to start with this one. But as I said, every one of them will have something in them for you. And certainly I know that every one of them will have something for someone in your life that you love if you're thinking, what's a meaningful gift I could give this Christmas? I also want to mention that I have narrated You've Got This and Brave, and this week I'm narrating Stop Playing Safe, the new edition. So that will be out hopefully in the new year of 2022. All right, take care. I hope that's helpful, and I'd love to hear which one of the books has been most impactful for you. I always appreciate your notes and messages. Bye-bye.